Hey all, building the brake line to go from the master, front of the master, down into the front of the line lock down here. So essentially it just screws in here and it's going to end up curling under a little bit more and going straight back into here, which is 6 inches from here. So I'm going to mark it 6 inches and I'm going to cut it. And you guys get to watch all this. And that'll be one line going in. And I'll flare this end. I'll probably have you guys watch me do this actual line. We'll see how much I like this tool. I bought it a while ago and I liked it. I did that 57 Chevy pickup with the Chevelle front clip that's in my other videos. I think it's called Quickie Burnout. That truck's got a similar small block with a world-class D5 that I and a 410s in the back and a 12 bolt with an Eaton True Track, that helical gear posi. Works pretty good. My stuff on? Yeah. Okay. It works pretty good. That thing, our truck runs really good and gets in the low 20s mile per gallon with a fairly hot little small block. It's not as nasty as this. The cam is a lot more duration. It's real tight lobe separation angle and the lift's about the same, but it's really tight. It's like 250, 256 at 50 thousandths. The LD and the LDA's I think it's 102. It's pretty tight. It's like a circle track cam, but a hydraulic version of it. Because I'm too lazy to adjust lifters. Let's see how this looks if this bends. This is gonna bend okay. So this fitting, yeah, this is gonna have to raise up a little bit. And bend it this way. Maybe come in a little more. And then open up. Right there. Not too bad. Once it's threaded in and pulled in all the way, that'll work pretty good. Not bad at all. Now I'm going to flare this in. Here's my trusty flare tool. 1/4 inch flare tool. Let's see how this works. Pretty close. Pretty close. Take the burrs off it. See my glasses over there. I should really be wearing those. Let's see here. That's pretty close. Pretty close. Okay. From 6 feet away, it looks really close. Snug this thing down so it doesn't try and move on me. Put this in here. Back the sucker off. Thread this thing down. Back that off, dummy. Suck it up. Let's bubble this thing out. Grab this wrench. Hold this for support. Made a bubble. Back that off. Back this off. Fight with this again because it's got a good little burr in there. Man, it does it every time. Take my little burr tool. See, it made a bubble. Smash it in there. Now I take this, put it back on. Run around down. Run this in to make this second V. Hold on tight. Puppy's over there drinking water. I can see her. Run this down until it flares. Back that sucker off. Who caught it? Who saw what I didn't do? I didn't slide the flare nut on that. So that line is perfectly useless. I can cut this end off and make it work, but it won't be as pretty as I wanted it to be. Man, oh man, all that work, I didn't think about lining that flare up. I mean, that would have been perfect. Thanks for catching that for me. Look at that flare. Perfect. Would have gone in and gone down just like I wanted it. Down, down, and in. Only, all I needed was this piece right here. Oh man. That's a bummer. Well, now at least I can show you how this tubing bender works. So take this. I figure how much I got here. Give myself a little extra. We'll cut this off. Oh, that was depressing. That sucked real bad. That was dumb. Oh man, now I gotta cut the end off both those. I was trying to keep it to where it came out of the master, straight down, did the loop, and then bent down. I was trying to keep them so they both were somewhat parallel because although I am kind of a hack and I like stuff being all hacked up, you know, at least it should look good. If it's going to be a hack, people look in there and go, oh man, look how bad that car is. Hey, at least his brake lines are nice. Right? Yeah, at least his brake lines are nice. Oh, this is that eBay $20, $25 for 3/16 and quarter inch, 25 feet of it. I didn't need that much 3/16, and I might need more when I'm done making all these mistakes. I'm probably gonna need more quarter inch line, but tubing bender. Now I made the mistake, so it does 90 and 90. It kind of draws it over a mandrel. So I made the mistake of getting a 3/16 and quarter inch tubing bender. When I should have gotten got a quarter inch instead of a 3/16 is the smallest one. This one's actually quarter inch. So line it up. It's easier to do. with two hands. And you just pull it over it. Makes a nice 90. Can actually make it a little nicer if you bend it in there. Nice little 90. Oh man, that was dumb. That was really dumb. Is there a way I can save this? That is the question. Can I just cut off the end of this and re-flare it? Maybe. Oh yes, I can. This has a groove in it to hold the bubble flare. Or the flare right there, so I can just cut an 1/8 inch off. How nice of them to think about this. They said, I'm going to make this kit for this guy who screws stuff up 24/7. Because he's going to need it. He's going to make a mistake. He's not very good at bending tubing. He's not very good at making flares. He's not very good at building cars. He's a good husband. Good dog dad. Pretty good cook. He's not that good at surfer. Welcome back, Cotter. Okay, same line. Cut the end off. Let's see what happens. It slid down. This thing slid when I was pushing it. I had these tight, but if it's already been pinched once in that same spot, it doesn't grab the tube again. And I have to take my wire brush and clean out the jaws in here because it gets like this galvanized coating will build up in there and then the thing gets slippery. Just like this easy bend line, that coating gets in there and then gets slippery. Okay, hold this sucker up. See what happens here. Should give me a nice double flare. Ooh, look at that. So, I mean, doing tubing is never, ever, ever super easy. It's always a pain. I forgot, it's kind of a blessing that this thing actually did this because the fitting that goes in the line lock is actually 1/8 inch flare. And I need to actually thread this into this before I put my brake line in. I mean, it's in there now, but it's not super tight. I was doing this for, for show because I've got to go through and take all that stuff off. I just want to see how these lines fit. I don't have brake fluid. I don't have everything totally fully mounted. I mean, there's lots of things. I'm not ready yet, but all in all, that line goes in, and I'm going to have to give this thing a little bit of a bend. Upwards, I think. Maybe I'll thread it in first. So I'll probably thread this in here first. Thread that brake line in down there. Bring it up here. Into that's it, more or less. Nice brake line. I got a little bending to do on it to make it fit where I want it to go. But tighten that sucker up, get a fitting in there. Where's my line wrench? I don't know. I've got one here somewhere. I don't think this will fit it. I think it's bigger than that. Yeah, it's 7/16. Got her. So I'll just run this into this. I'll bend it under. And this one. Like that. Not too shabby. Actually, I want that to be more. More in line. I want that line to run straight down a master like that. So that's what we're doing right there. Not too bad. Nice and tight. I mean, none of the lines are tight, but you get the idea. Line lock down there. Push it this way. Mount against the wall. Just like that. Not too bad. One brake line down. Got to completely install it first. And 600 to more to go. Yeah, a bunch more to go. Anyway, that's it for tonight. It's Thursday night. Tomorrow I'm going to Robbie's house. We're going to play this S10. I may be able to film that. You guys haven't asked me to yet, but I may be able to film that. It's the one we pulled the motor out of this, or out of his car to put in here, and we put that 6-liter in there. We're doing stainless exhaust and all sorts of crazy stuff. We may get sidetracked and do something else, so I may bring my camera, I may not. I think we might end up doing front axles on a Toyota Tacoma. I don't know. Or my nephew's truck, probably. Don't know. But you get to see it's all being built outside. I might have some pictures of it, but this is how it works. At least I have a carport. He's got a covered tent in a driveway kind of a thing, which is how stuff gets built. It's how we do it over here. Yeah. And the cars still turn out pretty fun. Pretty cool. But anyway, that's it. That brake line I'm actually pretty stoked with. It's actually doing what I want to do. I'm actually quite pleased with that, actually. That actually doesn't look all that bad. Top line's in, so it'll pressurize that. I hit the clicker. You run the lines down to the other side. Yeah. Yeah. It's turning out fun. Probably like watching snow melt or something for you guys. But see you guys later.